I gonna present about my thesis, which is GIS mobile application on food finder in Shah. Okay, the overview of the project. What is the relationship between the smartphone and food? Smartphone grew exponentially and became popular with more user facilities such as GPS navigation, internet navigation, web navigation, games and system. This promotes developers to create apps that are consistent with mobile phone specifications and that can be readily used by handheld devices. The fresh trends and technology consideration will shape the mobile application future for tourism. In Malaysia, there are many types of food. Some food becomes our trademark when people from abroad visiting Malaysia. This food becomes a main menu when visiting Malaysia. For tourists, they search for information about the best food in Malaysia and where is the best place to eat using internet. The amount of information that is moving over the web nowadays not only that is big, but it is also complex. This application can suggest the schedule better journeys for customers from travel history, preferences, and feedback. By providing localized suggestion and deals or provides to passengers based on their place and preferences, travel application can improve user experience. This study shows the mobile application ability to design and create a Shah Alam food tourism data system. Go to the problem statement. There are 6 problem statements for the studies. First is the existing app does not updating the information of restaurant. There are many new restaurants had developed, but which one has the best food, the affordable price, and what the restaurant serve? Certain people come to restaurants because of the recommendation from others. Right now, most of the restaurants have reviewed by people on social media, and they also share the pictures of the restaurant and their food rather than updating in the apps. Second is scam by travel agency. The Tourism Malaysia survey also stated that in year 2017 and 2018, Selangor has the highest number of tourists because there are too many choices to know the particular places. Travel agencies come out with the solution where they offer an affordable price to attract the traveler. Unfortunately, some irresponsible parties benefit from this scenario by tricking them while supporting the offer. The fraud had been reported to the government and published to the newspaper for public awareness. This issue has been viral in just blink of eyes and people tend to take it as a reminder to be extra cautious. For the third and fourth problem statement is existing app does not fulfill the requirement from the user and do not have navigation to reach the places. Fifth, few lists of information does not include in Selangor tourism website. There are few things that are not included on the website, which are list of package promotion, notice of event, fee, customer review, comment and rating of the place. This lacking of existing website might be solved by considering all of above issue. 6. Time consuming to open the website and search for navigation. Travelers nowadays prefer to travel on their own instead of taking a travel agent. A website of promotion of a state is very helpful, but it is time consuming for the users to browse and choose the best places. As a result, a GIS mobile application is an alternative way to be developed in this study towards developing a trustful and user-friendly tourism information system. The aim of this study is intend to develop mobile application for food hunting of the best restaurant in Shah Alam and consists 3 objectives. The first objective is to conduct an assessment for user requirement analysis by using questionnaire and distribute to public respondent. And the outcomes, the respondent will give suggestion on what component need in the application. Second objective is to design and develop the proposed application based on Geographic Information System and Android system. by set up of installation of software and make a storyboard before develop the real mobile application. As for the outcomes, a clear design of storyboard can lead to a well-functioning of mobile application. Third objective is to evaluate the application performance according to selected respondents by finding respondents to use the application and get their response and feedback about the apps. Feedback of user after use the apps for improvement and to show satisfaction is the outcome for this objective. There are four phases of methodology involved, where the first phase is system requirement analysis, where the questionnaire has been distributed to the respondents and all the required information is collected to assist in the application growth. After the results was collecting, the decisions to narrow the scope and recognize the restriction can be establishing. Second phase is system design, where the, the, the storyboard concept is selected on the basis of several observations and decisions. The concept selection is similar to Instagram and Twitter, where users can post their picture with comments and additional features to make it more interesting. This can draw users to collect the product and become a reliable food reviewer or commentator. A storyboard is a graphic organizing depicting diagrams or objects presented in a well-ordered layout for pre-visualization and implementation purpose. In this task, the Adobe Illustrator and PowerPoint was used to sketch and draw the storyboard. Second activity in phase 2 is system structure. It takes quite a bit of thought to construct a properly structured server. Most importantly, to make this process as easy as possible, developers need to plan how data will be saved and later retrieved. All data from the Firebase real-time server is stored as objects from JSON. Developer can think of the server as the JSON tree hosted by the cloud. Once information is applied by the JSON tree, it becomes a node with an associated key in the current JSON structure. Data storage use cloud-based server for this application. All user information such as user verification, restaurant information, and location-based deal is stored in Firebase database. The construction of the database must be organized to ensure that the database has been developed correctly and it follows the rule of Firebase data storage. Third phase is system development data analysis, where it consists two activities, which is programming XML and Java, and also database construction. Last phase is system testing, where it requires the usage of Android emulator and phone device. The system testing is accessible to take place immediately after designing of the program. To assess the application results, device testing is conducted to determine the system effectiveness. This phase is an important part in this project development. And also it is crucial because it can detect errors in the programming that were unplanned to be. Sometimes the error created about the software due to the human error, such as lack of skill, carelessness, and misunderstanding. Therefore, testing is important action that has to be done in every single function that has been developed. Furthermore, the final test set up based on the analysis of user requirements that was done earlier. Okay, for the result and analysis based on the objective 1, approximately 93.8% need mobile application for Fruit Finder in Shah. Fruit Finder apps can be used for any number of purposes, but the best use for them are related to their sheer convenience. Food Finder apps are also best used to discover new restaurants people may have ventured into before. Top 3 of the elements chosen by the respondent are menu, price and the status of halal or non-halal of the restaurant, good element in the mobile apps will have greatly affected and facilitated enough for people to search their preferable delicious foods as their wish. And 93.8% responding like to try or discover food they have never tried before. And from this statement, it shows that people like to take opportunity to broaden their food spectrum, giving them more options for meals, snacks, and more. Most of the respondents choose Western, Malay, and seafood restaurant to be put in the application for Food Finder apps. Based on the result and analysis for objective 2, first is splash screen, and lastly is step to use. All of this layout must be followed in step so users can reach their goal to find the restaurant. All uploaded pictures, details, and reviews of the restaurant will be displayed in the information of the restaurant. Then user can click the chosen restaurant and this app will navigate it to the location of the restaurant since this app has been connected to Google Maps. If the button was clicked on the restaurant, it will appear on the history list of profile users. And the third result and analysis for third objective is, and this part, the application has been running through the testing and deployment. Based on the respondent, the process of registration and login to this app was easy and moderate since the process are most likely with other apps where users have to give their username, email, password, and phone number. It stated that about 60% respondents choose straightforward features comes from these apps. This is because users did not have to worrying how to use this app since each will provide steps to use this app until user reach the information needed. Lastly, for the conclusion, there is a lot of improvement need to be done for this application. Many features can be added to ease the user such as finding location of restaurant by location buffer. It should find the nearest restaurant to make the users aware that they are close to the restaurant. Besides, the indication or pinpoint of the restaurant should appear in every restaurant than in the buffer zone. Moreover, this application also needs to have a report button in order to eliminate the inappropriate content of posting. Report button if there is any error in the restaurant information so that the information of the restaurant database can be improved. In addition, since this app is one of the initiative to enhance reputation of the restaurant, so it must have a registration for the new restaurant. Not only have that, a review button needed to be popped up so that all users can give comment to the restaurant.